Sup, dudes? It's me, Mr. Clausen, just in case you don't know who I am. No, who am I kidding? Nobody knows me yet. You guys are new to me. Anyways, today I'm gonna show you a type of animation technique and an old-fashioned one called Cel Animation. Now, I know some of you know what Cel Animation is, but to those who don't know, time for a little montage, shall we? Cels are transparent sheets which certain objects are inked and painted for traditional hand-drawn animation. The process was invented in 1915 by Earl Hurd and John Bray and has been a dominant form of animation in the 20th century, being used by certain animation studios like Disney, Warner Brothers, MGM, and many others. Other than film, it's also been used for television shows like The Simpsons, Animaniacs, and SpongeBob SquarePants, to name a few. But by the time we reach the 21st century, with the rise of digital paint and ink as well as 3D computer animation and 2D rigged animation or flash animation, the technique has started to become less mainstream. So nowadays you can just scan your drawings into your computer and bring your characters to life using softwares like OpenToonz, Toon Boom, or make your characters with rigs using Adobe Animate. Even many mainstream animated films, especially from Disney and Pixar, are made using 3D CGI animation. Hell, even the cels are expensive to own, with most of them costing from a range of 100 to 1,000. But with computers, and thanks to them, it's possible to replicate cel animation using a bunch of art softwares. Yeah, no, seriously, just take a look at this for a second. Yeah, this is digitally drawn, despite looking like it came from the 60s at the very least. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to replicate cel animation using various computer softwares. Now with that said, let's get started, shall we? So let's start by opening up our software, which is Fire Alpaca. Now, with that done, let's create a new photo, shall we? What's this? It tells you what size that you want your photo to be, so I'll choose this size. A new photo has been created. Now let's sketch. And the character I'll be sketching will be an anthropomorphic juice box. Yeah, an inanimate object with a face and limbs. And so far, it's looking quite good. I wonder what the end result will be. There it is. Now let's add a single color background, shall we? Very good. Now let's give the character life by adding color. Getting there? Oh wait, what about an actual background? I guess this shall do. Alright dude, you lead the rest of the way. Alright, thank you Mr. Clausen. You can have your moment outside now, while I write down my signature. Okay, with that done, I'm gonna duplicate the black ink layers. Now, I'm gonna go right here to filter right here. And I'm gonna set it up to 1.21 or actually 0.97, yeah. And repeat that with the other layer. Now I'm gonna add another layer and turn down the transparency on my pen down to 3%. And look at what I'm doing, giving that cel sheet texture. Now with that done, I'm going to move this layer down to layer 2, as well as moving some duplicate layers with my signature as well. Now that our photo is finished, let's save it. I typically save artwork in a PNG format and in 24-bit as well. Alrighty then, let's move on to our next software, that is Paint.net. So let's open our file. Then let's go to Effects, right down to Frosted Glass. So in the maximum scatter radius, we're gonna tone it down to 0.45. There, now the outline has been Xeroxed. Then we'll save it. There we go. So now we're gonna use this website called Filter, the website I use to edit my photo with filters. So now we go down to basic adjust and turn the sharpness down by 25. Yeah, so you see? Now we go to film grain and the intensity will be at least 5% and the roughness 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna choose a filter now. So I'm going to use retro. And which one is good? Maybe I'll choose. I think I'll choose this one. And yeah, this one's better. Or this one. I can't really decide, but this one, yeah. And turn the intensity to 50%. Okay, now go down to Vignette Party. And I think I'll choose this one. And 45% intensity. Yep, it's looking good. So, time to download my photo. Oh, still gonna save it in PGM. And now we're going back to paint.net and opening our file. See the difference now? So, I'm gonna go to effects again, but this time to noise, 10% intensity, or 15. And I'm gonna make 125 color saturation. Going back to photo filters to Vignette. So let's make sure our shadow isn't so thick. So let's make it only slightly small. So more like this. Yeah, the radius will be at 121. And time to save our photo. And there we go. Our artwork is finished. What a long stroll. I bet Harry had a lot of fun making that artwork replicating Cel Animation style. So now you know how to make it look like Cel Animation, like his artwork you can see on various social media websites, including Instagram, DeviantArt, and even Twitter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is Mr. Clausen, and I would like to wish you a cool day.